It's me, who finally turned his microphone on. That's who's back. Tell a friend. Fucking hey, dude. Hey, it's me. I'm back. As you can tell, we're playing Pokemon today. We're finally getting back into this game. I was tempted to just go back and or to go and play Ghost Trick today, because I really wanted to play Ghost Trick, but I was like, nah, I haven't really thought about Pokemon in a bit, so it's like I kind of want to make some progress in that. So hopefully I haven't forgotten anything else. No, wait, I did forget something. I need to crack open my cold one here. And by cold one, I mean my Arizona sweet tea. There we go. Delicious. I forgot to mention how I'm the coolest person to know. But Winter, you're the only person I know. How sad. Anyways, we need to take a look at my party. Also, I readjusted my model. I shrank him down a little bit, moved him around within the program, because you can do that, and I'm less crunchy now. So, hooray there. Okay, so last we left off, I think we were in Ecruteak City. I did some grinding. I got everybody up to level 22. Remoraid is like 3 levels away from evolving, and learned Bubble Beam, Psybeam, and Aurora Beam all at once. So he is now the only Pokemon I have that knows a Psychic type attack. And with his special attack being as high as it is, I think he may be like my MVP against Morty going into that gym. But I was going to start by going to the gym, but I can't remember if you can do that right away, because I know that Crystal does something different. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, Morty the gym leader is absent. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, because Crystal's the game that forces you into the burn tower first. Because this is the game that has whatever that dude's name is, Eusine, Eswin, whatever his name is, who's like obsessed with Suicune. So, I guess we're gonna go and do that first. I know I forgot something. I need to load up Poke Earth so I know what I'm doing. Crunch levels have been lowered significantly. Yes! Now I look mildly smoother. I think if I wanted to get at least a bit more smoothness out of my PNG, I'd have to actually shrink the native file itself, or shrink the file itself. Say native file. Is to shrink the file itself so that way it's more in line with the size that the program's used to, I think. But, you know, if you do that, then it's like you kind of lose some of the resolution anyway. Because whenever you design stuff, here's a little pro tip for you. Whenever you design something, always start bigger, so that way you, when you, I don't want to say compress it, but when you resize it, if you make it smaller, it still has a good enough resolution. Because when you enlarge something from being smaller, you know, you enlarge it, it loses some of its resolution because it has to like create pixels in order to fill in the gaps. So there's my little graphic design tip for you. Start big, so that way you can go small if you need to. Ow. Hopefully it wasn't too hard. And hopefully you're not unconscious in your house right now. Alright, I'm gonna throw a poke at Earth onto my... I died. Oh. Wait, weren't you... Tragic, really? I thought you were already dead. Isn't that what, like, being in hell is for and all that? Okay, let me... the burn tower. Oh, that's right. I died again. Double dead. Went to double bell. Hell. No bells are involved. Well, I mean, hell does have bells. There's a song about it even. Okay. Oh yeah, I also went and caught, because we caught Scyther at the bug catching contest. And even though she probably provides, like, no, like, real advantage in terms of battling, I want to keep her on my team because I like Scyther. Okay, so I think we walk in here. I'm going to save real quick. As soon as we walk in here, we're going to get freaking ambushed. By... Oh yeah, Yucine. My name's Yucine. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are? Chris, glad to meet you. I heard rumors that Suicune is in this burned tower, so I came to look. But where exactly could it be? Oh, and there's Morty. Hey, buddy. The song turned out to be propaganda. Oh, shucks. I knew he couldn't trust AC/DC. Ecritique's gym leader has to study what are said to be the legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Yucine is here, so I've decided to investigate the tower with him. Oh wow, I wasn't even trying there. Cool, thanks game, give me an Ultra Ball. They changed this whole area from Silver and Gold. Because I remember this place being laid out differently. And there was like another trainer here, wasn't there? Yeah, there was a fire breather here. Oh, and we don't even get one of my favorite sprites in the game. Man, this sucks. I knew I should have played Gold. But it's the fire breather guy who, you battle him and oh, there's a Rock Smash. Oh, I forgot Rock Smash was a thing in this game. But there was a fire breather in here, and when you beat him, he burns himself and then he turns white. It's a funny detail that only happens to that one guy. Alright. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's you. It's me! I came looking for some legendary Pokemon that they say roosts here. There's nothing here. Nothing after all the trouble of coming to this dump? No way. It's all your fault. Well, you see, you're not really going to get that far in life if you keep blaming all your problems on other people. Isn't that right, winner? Alright, Remoraid. Show me your stuff. Psybeam. Wow. You really just gave that to me, huh? Cool. Thanks, buddy. Magnemite? Yeah, sure. Magnemite oh no, Magnemite is Steel type now. So we can take advantage of that. That is true. Let's send out Nidorina. And we'll use Double Kick. Super effective. Sonic Boom. 20. Oh, no. Oh, it does only do 20. Okay. I thought it only did 40. I must be thinking of a different attack. No, that's Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage does 40. And Sonic Boom does 20. Zubat. Yep, we're gonna switch. Well, we'll switch back to Remoraid. Why not? What if that got rid of the curse? I think that gets rid of curse. Is switching in and out. Ha! Got him. Please. Ha! You still missed though. Bitch! I love that crunchy ass laser sound effect. So good. Alright. Croconaw. I got an answer for that right here. Vine Whip. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, here it goes. Hold on. Ow, you resisted that. Yeah, we're fine. Gotcha, winner. This is why I hate battling wimps. There's no challenge in it. Oh. I'm sorry, are you saying that about yourself? You really shouldn't be using that negative talk. It's very bad for you. And your mental health. Ah, whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Oh, yeah. No, this is how they... Yep, bye. Huh. What are you doing falling into a hole? Some genius you are. Serves you right. Literally something you'd actually say to me, probably. Nice going. You fell in a hole. Not my fault I lost him because he being dead. But I remember now, this is something that they implemented in Heart Gold Soul Silver, right? Because I know that Yucine was in that, was in those versions of the games. And I'm starting to remember now that it's like, oh yeah, you fight, your rival in the tower, and then you fall through, and that's how you activate the side quest. I really like the... Oh, hi, buddy. I dug a hole here, too. I was shocked. Suicune raced by like a blur, right in front of my eyes. For 10 years I chased Suicune, and I finally got to see it. I'm all choked up. Chris, I owe this all to you. Thank you. I heard that the legendary Pokemon of Ecruteak test chosen humans by allowing them to get close. I'm going to track Suicune. Chris, let's meet again. Farewell. Let's see. There's Endure and an HP up down here somewhere. Oh, that's Strength. I don't have the HM for that. I feel like it wouldn't take 10 years to find a large blue cow for Random Tails. Like, I feel like that would be easy to spot. Yeah, especially if it's, like, petrified in the basement of a burned down building. Like, I feel like that would be pretty easy to track down. Oh, cool. Now we're right up here. Oh, hey, old man. In the distant past, this tower burned in a fire. 3 nameless Pokemon perished in it. A rainbow-colored Pokemon descended from the sky and resurrected them. It's a legend that has been passed down by Ecruteak gym leaders. Me? I was a trainer way back when. Ho ho ho. Cool story, bro. Alright, let's go heal. And I think the gym should be available now. I'm going to go get a metric for how tough those trainers are. And I'll see if I feel cut out for it right now. Hopefully the path is still the same. Can you inflict any damage on our Pokemon? Oh, easily actually. Pulls out Remoraid, cocks like a real gun. Are ya ready, son? It's like, this is Gen 2. There's only like 4 Ghost-type Pokemon in all of existence. I always wonder why some people don't own Pokemon. Yeah, well, I feel like it's a general advantage to own Pokemon and own animals that shoot lasers at you, at the people you dislike. I think that's why. Also, I feel there's sort of a disconnect when people play Pokemon because, you know, this is a series of games that, you know, it's meant to be like an RPG first and less like an animal care simulator. So it's like there are factors that would take place when you actually like raise and care for Pokemon that just aren't in the game. Because it's like owning a Pokemon is just like having a pet. I feel like you have to take care of them and, you know, look after them. So it's like, of course you don't own Pokemon because it's like, do you have the wherewithal to, you know, raise and, you know, feed and take care of an animal that shoots lasers, no less? It's like, I feel like there are some Pokemon that have, like, very specific needs. Like Ghastly, for example. It's like all the ghost types, they have probably very specific needs too, because they're like, they're freaking ghosts. Anyways, we just totally swept this dude's whole team. Oh, and critted that time. Ah, well done. Alright, cool. I need to go heal my Pokemon. And by heal, I mean I'm going to go reload my ammo. 6 Pokemon? Well, I've got 6 shots. More than enough to kill anything that moves. I feel like a Slowpoke would be very easy to care for. I guess. Mandatory Slowpokes for all non-trainers. I feel like... Okay. Slowpoke, I feel like, would be... I wouldn't say easy. But I feel like there would be... like, again, very specific things you'd have to do in order to actually take care of it. I feel like it would be a Pokemon that you'd have to, like, roll around, in the sense that this Pokemon probably sits in one spot for a really long time, so you have to move it like a hospital patient to prevent it from getting, like bed sores and shit like that. So you have to, like, be like, okay, Slowpoke, it's time for you to move, so you have to, like, pick it up from, like, whatever creek bed you have it sitting next to, and then, like, pushing it to another spot. And making sure it gets fed, because it probably won't move to actually feed itself. But then again, that's me. Again, I'm not the guy who, like, you know, runs Pokemon, so... You know, I don't think I'm like all the... I know the lore and all that. Because, I mean, according to the games, Pokemon can all eat food, ghosts included. You can feed them, like, beans, or, like, I don't know, like, parfaits, whatever you had in Pokemonomy. Okay, if I remember right. Oops. Fat finger the controls, there we go. Stumped by our invisible floor. Defeat me if you want a hint. Nah, I'm good, actually. Thanks. Medium Grace? I'd prefer a large Grace, honestly. Alright, we'll see how well this goes. I mean, I did take care of... I did ace your Haunter, so... Uh-oh. Oh, that's actually bad. Oh, reduced by 3! But I do think that... You say mandatory. I do think that there's a... That, in reality, there would be... service Pokemon. Like, I forget who it was. There's an artist out there that actually did, like... Here are a bunch of Pokemon that you would use as, like, a service animal. And there's, like, Growlithe, and Meowth was one of them. And it was like a sheet of drawings that somebody did where it's just a bunch of examples of Pokemon being used as service animals. And I truly think that would be a thing that would become a thing in the Pokemon world. Kip, if I can raise a large dragon, a single mother of 4 in a bad part of town can too. That, yeah, that is true. And I mean, that is literally one of the Pokemon shorts they released relatively recently, was the 2 retired trainers whose daughter wants to... Come on, really? It's that the trainer parents that have a Charizard that's really old. I don't know, I feel like that would also be a very common occurrence, is you know, people who are like trainers who have like retired to raise families and stuff like that, and you just have the family Pokemon, and it's like a Garchomp or something like that. And it's like, this is a land shark that can fly at supersonic speeds. But, you know, it just chills in our backyard, has its favorite bed. You know, we like feed it berries every day. We give it pets. Or at least we try to. We have specialized gloves because it has really rough skin. You know, stuff like that. I spent the spring with my Pokemon. Then summer, fall, and winter. Then spring came again. We have lived together for a long time. But you also have to think of, not to be that guy, but if you really did want to like think of the logistics of owning Pokemon, if you have like a giant, like a Dragonite, for example. Hey, it can't spite me because I didn't attack yet, dummy. You could, because I mean, it's like, how do you feed a giant dragon, and how much does a giant dragon take to be fed? You know what I mean? Because that right there is already something you have to consider. Oof. Along with, let's see what else. Like cleaning up after it, finding a place for it to sleep. Because I'm just thinking of like, if like a family is living in like a single apartment, like a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment. Could you imagine having a big dragon in a place like that? That'd cause a whole bunch of problems. Remoraid grew to level 25. I think it's almost time. Ugh, how much? Oh, I only have 9. Okay, we'll finish this off with. Bubble Beam. Another Ghastly. Okay. Alright, we're gonna see if it's time. Is it time? I lost. You did indeed. Is it time? It is. Octillery! Let's go! trying to learn Octazooka. Yes. What are we gonna get rid of? I'm probably gonna have to get rid of Lock On at some point because I do want to teach Octillery Surf. Yeah, so we'll just get rid of Bubble Beam. We'll get rid of Bubble Beam, and then Lock On will be swapped out for Surf. So it's like Octillery forgot Bubble Beam, and Octillery learned Octazooka. Yes! Yes! My son has come back from the war! Again, I've said this before, but Octillery is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I love its design. I have a real strong attachment to it from playing Pokemon in the past. I love Octillery. So, yeah, we're gonna go heal. We'll heal, save, and we're gonna fight Morty. Because I just leveled up my gun to a tank. So, I think we're gonna be fine. I hope. Woo, octopus! Yeah! Octillery Evolution where it becomes an orbital cannon. That would be so rad. Or that could be... Oh, I feel like that would be a really fun idea for, like, a Paradox Pokemon. Where it's like, it's Octillery from the future, and it can open its tentacles up like solar arrays. But I think Volcarona's future Paradox Pokemon can already do that. But that would be, like, really neat. Like, Octillery could be upside down. It could look like the... what do you... the Flying Guardians from Breath of the Wild. It could look like that. Where it's like, its tentacles are like propellers, or like hover panels or something like that, and it can just go pew! And it would be pretty neat. So neat. Yep, we're gonna overwrite it. So anyways, I started blasting. Hey, Solid Snake. Good of you to have come. Here in Ecruteak, Pokemon have been revered. It's said that a rainbow-colored Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. I believed that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. Just a bit more. With a little more, I could see a future in which I meet the Pokemon of rainbow colors. You're going to help me reach that level. Probably said that with a bit more gusto, but whatever. I'm not gonna, like, dramatically read and or voice act Pokemon. It's too much dialogue for that. Alright, Octillery. Start blasting! Actually, I will switch for this one. And we'll switch Noctowl in, because why not? I feel a little silly. You don't pull out the big guns for the first stuff. You gotta save that. Also, I don't think Noctowl can be affected by anything, because it's part normal type. Yeah, nice try. Bye. And not even for the fact that Noctowl can learn Confusion. It's like, I just pecked a ghost to death. Here we go. Gengar. What a badass sprite. I love the fact that it's, like, the majority of its body is completely in shadow. It's like, talk about menacing. Heh. Oh, baby. Let's go. Oh my god. 1,000 experience points. Oh, baby. No way, of course not. We're on a roll. Oh, okay. Don't want me to escape? Alright. Fire away! Gotcha. Not good enough yet. Alright, this badge is yours. Colonel, I lost to a 10-year-old with a fucking artillery cannon that looks like an octopus. And we got the fog badge. By having fog badge, Pokemon up to level 50 will obey you. Also, Pokemon that know Surf will be able to use that move anytime. Yes! I want you to have this too. This is Dream Eater, I think. Right? TM30. Oh no, it's Shadow Ball! That's right! It causes damage and may reduce special defense. Use it if it appeals to you. I will be holding on to that for a while. I don't know if I'll be getting a ghost type on my team. Although in this generation you can teach it to fucking anybody. I had a Meowth in one of my old save files that I had taught Shadow Ball to. And I love the animation for it in this generation. It's just the sprite of the Pokeball, and it just goes woobly 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 woobly, and then it hits the opponent and makes the catching graphic appear. It's really funny. But anyways, we did it. And Octillery is now my new best friend. Oh, actually, you want to know something we could do that I totally forgot about? Ah, child, have you learned to dance like the Kimono Girls? If you go to their dance theater, an odd old man will give you something nice, I hear. Yeah, said one old man about another old man. Okay, I can't remember, because these are all evolutions, if I remember right. And I don't know which one is which. But this is... I know that this is... I love shadowy balls. Hey now. Dance privately for an old man. He'll give you something. Yeah. I was gonna make some sort of Chris Hansen joke, but I don't know. I can't get it to work. This is something he'll give you as trauma. Yeah, better get Chris Hansen on the phone. How would you like? Take a seat over there, mister. May I see them in battle? You may. Now, this sprite always tripped me up as a kid. I thought that the bun in the back with the ribbons hanging down were like their legs, and they were like bent over. They were like doing a spiel, like a Drawfee spiel, if you know what I mean. And I could not get that out of my head, you know, until I got old enough to be like, oh no, that's just like a bow tied in the back, and their legs are like down beneath their sleeves. Ooh, Flareon. Octazooka. Oh. A very round buttock. Very round. Spherical, you could say. Oh, it's $1,200? $1,200? Okay. The next one was... It's Espeon. We'll let Quilava handle that one. Why not? I also like their battle theme. The and then it cuts in. Ugh. It's a good theme. I always dance with my Pokemon. Of course, I also train them. And if I remember right, these trainers had a bit more significance in the remakes. Quick attack. Man, Quilava, I really hope you learn some better moves here shortly. Because the fact that you're repping freaking Quick Attack and Ember still. Fat fingered that. Oops. There we go. Oh, so close. I almost had you. Very close. Alright. Now this one we're gonna let Nidorina take the wheel. Isn't my Barrette pretty? Oh, a Pokemon battle? Either this is a practice session, or I'd probably be a bit more mad that that a kid just walked on stage and just started battling people. Super effective. Excellent. Nidorina got a level up. They'd call security, but the old man wanted the show to be exclusive. Now, hold on there. I want to see what happens. Alright, then we'll switch to Weepinbell. Oh, you're a cute trainer. Would you like to battle? Yes. Goonie. Fine Whip, go. Man, I really wish you had... I wish you really had Razor Leaf. I gotta level up though, that's nice. Excellent. You're stronger than you look. And then the next one is Jolteon. So I'll just have to keep Weeping Bell in play. Oh, hey Ralph. It's Uncle Ralph. Been spending more time with my Goldeen than I have with my kids. Okay, buddy, I don't need your ceiling down. Yeah, till shit is that's okay. Call your mom. Yeah. Do you like my dancing? I'm good at Pokemon too. Ralph giving big high score energy. Oh, definitely. I don't think I'm very comfortable with this. Oh yeah, Jolteon would know Pin Missile too, if I remember right. One of the few offensive bug type moves. And they gave it to an electric type. You know, I thought you were gonna use an electric type or some electric type move or something. Okay. Oh, you're good at Pokemon too. I am. Alright, I beat them all. Where's my prize? You, gimme. Not only the Kimono Girls great dancers, they're also skilled at Pokemon. I always challenged them, but I've never even left a scratch. The way you battled, it was like watching a dance. It was a rare treat to see. I want you to have this. Oh, don't worry, take it. Yes. Every move is offensive if you say a slur while using it. That's a move that lets Pokemon swim across water. Yeah, his Rhydon knows. Not something you would know. Rhydon learning surf. Fancy panel that's decorated with flowers. Fancy panel decorated with flowers. Cool. Alright, we got the Surf HM. Grass resists electric, so electric would be stupid. I mean, but it's the CPU, man. Come on. At least let it do something dumb so that way I can feel smart. Alright, go over here, talk to this guy. Ah, you're on an adventure with your Pokemon? Well, what's an adventure without treasure hunting? Am I right or am I right? Yeah, good, you understand the true spirit of adventure. I like that, take this with you. I find it funny. Treasure hunting? Adventure? An item finder? A thing that beeps when you're near treasure? Where have I heard that before? Go over to fighting Freak Knuckles. That's probably nothing. There are many items lying about that aren't obvious. Use Item Finder to check if there is an item on the ground near you. It doesn't show the exact spot, so you have to look for yourself. Oh yeah, I heard there are items in Ecruteak's Burn Tower. Hang on, I wonder. Nope, it's not responding. Darn. That'd be pretty funny if there was something hidden in his house. Nope, not responding. No, fiddlesticks. Alright, well, this whole place just opened up now. Because now that we have Surf and the ability to use it, which, by the way, I should probably teach that to Octillery. Headbutt, roll out, rock smash. Oh yeah, rock smash is a TM, not an HM. Well, it makes it even worse. Okay. Surf. Booted up an HM. It contains Surf. Okay, buddy. Artillery wants to learn Surf. Can't learn more than 4 moves. Yes. Lock on. Oh, hold on. That's right. You don't do it from here. Do it from here. Oh, wow. Octazooka's only 65? Interesting. I didn't know that. I thought it was like 80 or something like that. An attack that may reduce accuracy. Yeah, now Surf is like the strongest move he's got. Yeah, the rest are 65, which, you know, not bad, not bad. May lower attack, may confuse the foe. Yeah, Ice, Psychic, 2 water attack moves. Yeah, Octillery's looking pretty fresh. Yeah, Noctowl, 35 and 35. Quilava, 40, 40. Yeah, it's 15, 35, 40, 30. Yeah. And then there's you. Yeah, everybody just, it's all like 40s. Oops, that's wrong screen. Can't 35 and 15. All your moves suck. But now that I have Surf, I can cross whole bodies of water. We're gonna take a little detour here. We're gonna pick these up on the way. Oh, I wonder if I gave Kurt an Apricorn, speaking of which. So I don't have to walk. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna skip past all this. We're gonna go out here. The water is calm. Wanna surf? Ah. Listen to that music. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this for a quick second before I like take a one proverbial or like metaphorical step in the water and get freaking ambushed. Beautiful. Pokemon I caught had an item. I think it's Mystic Water. I don't need it, so do you want it? Cool, we got Mystic Water. Back to fishing for me then. And that's all that's out here. Hold on. Ooh, bless me. Alright, and we're going to give the Mystic Water to Octillery. My brain's been thinking of Nova Lore all day. It's so cool. I can't wait to hear more about that. I was thinking about just, aside from doing Ghost Trick, I was thinking about doing art stream today. Not art stream, doing an art stream. Because it's been a while since I've sat down and drawn a lot. And, you know, not to drag anything down or whatever, but drag the show down. Oh wait, can I talk to Joey? Joey, are you battle ready? No, you're not. Okay. Thought I'd ask. I've just been feeling kind of down in the dumps lately. I talked about this yesterday. I've just been kind of down in the dumps with my art projects and just not really feeling my best when it comes to my creative output. And I was thinking, like, what would I want to work on that would like really make me happy and like really improve my mood? And I was like, you know, drawing my OCs, that makes me happy. And I was like, you know, I haven't done that in a while. So maybe I should do that. And I thought of like, you know, maybe I should do that. But then I was like, nah, I kind of want to play Pokemon because I haven't done that in a bit. I found a PP up. Ooh, that's actually something really good. I'm gonna actually have to think pretty long and hard about where I want to use that. Poliwhirl! Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Yeah, it didn't affect me. Super effective. Ow, it just freaking slapped me. this frog just slapped me. And there's the crit, of course. Oh, no, we're so close. I want to see what's over here. Ow. Got me right from the water's edge. Oh, Poliwag! You know, if I wasn't using my boy Octillery, I'd definitely have a Poliwag on my team. Get a Poliwhirl. But I... Acid? You know what? Sure. Yeah. What? We'll just give it a wrap. Oh. It's a rare candy, though. Oh, man. Yeah, this is something I don't miss about old Pokemon. Friggin' bag limitations. Boo hiss. Uh, I think I might sell my paralysis berries. Might sell some of those. Man, there's a lot of stuff that you can just cram into the items bag. Or the items pocket. 'Cause boy howdy. Okay, let me go take care of that. Because I want that rare candy. But yeah, I wanted to sit down and draw stuff. But it's like, yeah, Pokemon kind of takes precedent. We'll deposit the apricorns. Because we don't need to carry all these with me. There we go. That freed up like 2 slots. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that rare candy. I think I'll actually get that rare candy and then I'll store it in the box. I'll just hoard a bunch of them until I'm ready to use them. If I ever get more than one. Nice. I understand the art struggles. I draw maybe like once every couple weeks on average. Yeah, and that also doesn't help too. Is I just don't have the time to draw that much. But not even like drawing in the sense that I can like draw at all. But everything that I want to work on is locked to my PC. And it's like, I could bust out my sketchbook and draw stuff, but it's like that's not the thing I want to work on. I want to work on these projects that I have, these long-term projects. It's like I want those to be. I want to work on those, and I want them to be done. Okay, what is in here? Poison Barb, X Accuracy, X Defend, X Attack, the Everstone, the Quick Claw, the Sunstone, and the Apricorns. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. So it kind of leads to me feeling kind of bummed out. It's like I want to be working on this stuff, but I can't. And it's especially frustrating when I'm at like work or something like that. It's like I could be working on something like this right now, but instead I'm here, and there's no convenient way for me to take that work and bring it with me, so that way I can. That's right. I can't just bring it with me. It's just incredibly annoying. Oh, damn, I just melted that bird. Oh, I'm so sorry. Which is kind of why after I finish the video games that I have slated, I'm going to just probably hard turn away from streaming games. If not permanently, then for at least a while, because I kind of want to just focus on stuff that feels more rewarding for me, you know, emotionally. Oh, I love this song. This is one of my favorites. I love Route 38's theme. So good. Oh. Well, hey, sailor. I've been overseas, so I know about all sorts of Pokemon. Wooper! Aw. What was I talking about? I was talking about art stuff. I don't know. But anyways, that's my thing. Vine Whip! Yeah, I hate forgetting Noah's proportions. You know, when I'm trying to redesign her suit. Yeah, that... Ugh. And that was something I was working on too, is character reference stuff. Yeah, because I want to get those done too. Because I know all about forgetting character designs. Joey, what? I was just there! Alright. Man, this guy's gonna do his little pirouettes. Alright, buddy. Alright, you can see my Pokemon, sure. Beauty Valerie. Oh, actually, this is a good turn of events. I didn't switch Weepinbell out. Acid. There we go. Fruit bearing tree. Oh, it's a berry! Hey, berry! Okay. Most definitely very important note with Ortiz. Dislikes water. Seem to get a Pokemon. If you are, how about giving me some advice? Why, sure. Watch closely. I mean, yeah, she would probably just like water. I mean, she is like a star. Stars don't like water. You ever seen Spider-Man 2? That's how they meet. That's how they beat the sun in that movie. Is they drown it. Excellent. Oh, Psyduck. Tight. Oh. Hey, buddy. Let's try something I learned today. Alright. Okay, Chad. It's Mr. Mime. Oh, I picked the wrong Pokemon again. Well, actually, no, because Mr. Mime can... Okay, no, never mind. You use Psychic-type moves, yet you have Meditate, which raises your attack. I was about to say, if you raised your attack and then used Double Slap, that would make a lot of sense. But, no, you're just bombarding me with microwaves. It's like, yeah, okay. Didn't study enough, I guess. Could be true. Signs point to yes. Hitting the wrong buttons. Oh wow, she like looked right at me and didn't even blink. My thing keeps telling me there's a bird keeper on this route. It's like I have no idea where this guy is. Also, hi Corsola. Psybeam. He's busy keeping bird. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, hardening's not gonna save you from the power of my mind. Yeah, okay. Yep. Man, if I had Weeping Bell in there, he would have taken care of it. We drink moo milk every day. Moo milk. Yummy. Bet you this is him right here. Let me see what your Pokemon are capable of. And this isn't him either. Where is this guy? Oh, I am. I'm not doing too hot. Okay. Yeah, we'll switch. Actually, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, sure. We'll just keep Octillery until I get the opportunity to switch. Wow. Octillery, you're the best. There we go. Alright, we'll get Weeping Bell in there. Ugh. There we go. Darn Skibby-Doo. Ooh, a mint berry. Mint berry crunch. Moo. Moo. Alright, I gotta go. I'm gonna go heal. If that guy I just passed is the freaking bird keeper, I'm gonna be livid. And I'll end up even more frustrated. because it baffles me, and I've talked about this before. It baffles me how they lay out the Poke Earth trainer lists for these routes. If I am going to be... Okay, Auxiliary's in the lead. Good. That's what I was looking for. There he is, yep. Oh, you got bird Pokemon, huh? And they know how to fly? Okay. They know how to fly? Dude. Those don't know how to fly. I used the wrong move. No, well, it doesn't matter. This is why Octillery is the best. Yeah, helicopter heads. I was wondering if you'd make that reference. I remember when I played Sapphire version, I had a Dodrio on my team that I used for fly. And I was like, I wonder how it does that. I feel like just flying away now. I plan to train in Cyanwood City to teach my Pokemon how to fly. Oh yeah, that is where you get fly. I think I'm gonna have to teach that to Noctowl. Because Auxiliary already knows Psybeam, so it's like I don't need an owl to learn Confusion. Oh, I got ambushed. Ah, it's Pikachu! It's Fat Pikachu. Surf. Let's not take the risk. I had no time to show off Pikachu. Absolutely none. And let's just get this. Yeah, let's just get these knocked out. That way I can get through here without having to do anything special. Pokefan Ruth! A Pikachu! Drawing Nova's hard. I have instead elected to draw Star Mother. Really hope to see that design soon. Unless you've already showed it off already. I don't think you have. Oh, there's another... There's Charlie in the bushes. My friends call me Jake. Oh, another sailor down there. Okay. You know what? I hope it gets dark soon. Okay, never mind. I regret that immediately. I just got back from Olivine. So, how about a Pokemon battle? That's another thing that I wanted to do with the drawing streams. Now that I've now that you've... now that I've remembered and recall... Because I like talking about lore so much for my original characters, I'd love to just sit down and as I draw, just talk about that stuff. Because I'm a writer first and foremost. You know, if you ask me to describe who or what I'm like, I consider myself a writer first and an artist second. And I just love writing stuff. Can't help it. Do it all the time. Alright, Nidorina. Oh, yeah, I kind of figured this was going to happen. Oh, okay, never mind. You tanked it. Good. Also, your Raticate's below evolution level, buddy. Nice. Grabby. Yes. We'll switch in Weepinbell. I almost said Quilava. It's like, why would I do that? It's got two little pinchers. There's like my one Harry Potter reference. I haven't really cared about that franchise since, I don't know, Prisoner of Azkaban? That was the third movie, right? Let's see. Okay, Auxiliary's in the lead. I think you get jumped here. You again? There's no need to panic. I don't bother with wimps like you. Yeah, sure. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here. Supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Boo-hoo. Just let sick Pokemon go. A Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? Who knows, may make you a bit less weak. You know, so far your winning streak is like 0-0 when it comes to you and me, pal. So I don't think you've got any room to talk. There's like 0-3, my favor. Yeah, whatever. Xander came up with Star Mother yesterday. I don't believe it's showing off. Okay, yeah. That's just me being dumb. You get it, rival. You suck. Yeah, you suck both as a trainer and as a person. Boy, what is that? Boy, our belief in you was low, but holy fuck. Whenever we get in trouble, Daddy always scares me. Along the way to Silentwood, there are 4 deserted islands. Bad kids are taking the islands as punishment. Fishing Guru? Hi, I'm looking for this Pokemon. If you have a Krabby, would you trade it for my Voltorb? Yes, but I don't have it, so no. You don't have one either? Gee, that's really disappointing. I'm sorry, buddy. God. Take a chill pill. Sheesh. You get the good rod here, I'm sure. Yeah, here it is. Olivine is on the sea. And if it's on the sea, there are bound to be fish. I've fished here for 30 years. Would you like to face the sea and fish? Fuck yeah, of course. We have ourselves a new angler. Finally, we get the good rod. Put the good rod in the key pocket. Fish aren't found in the sea alone. They go wherever there's water. And we can go down to the boat dock. Oh, speaking of which, how many Pokeballs do I have? I got 7. 1, 2, 1. Okay. We're doing alright. How many rods do you have? I have 2. Or alternatively, how many rods do you have? Whoa, buddy! You have no right to ask a 10-year-old that question. Shelter are easy to catch here. They're kind of rare elsewhere. Yes, that is true. But you can also get one of my favorites here. But I don't know if the time of day affects that. So I'm going to... see... No. Time of day doesn't affect it. Okay. We'll see if we can fish up one of my favorites. Yeah, not you, pal. Tentacool is kind of neat, though. I'm not opposed to Tentacool. I think it's a pretty okay design. Not even a nibble. Well, you didn't even wait, buddy. You're supposed to wait. That's how fishing works. Not even a nibble. I don't know what that distortion is when it... I don't know if that's picking up on the capture, but it like triangulates there for a second. Come on. Oh my gosh. Apparently this place had like one Tentacool and that's it. There we go. There it is. Jinjo! One of my absolute favorite Pokemon. I love Jinjo. We are going to catch it. Who do I send in, though? This might... I think I might regret this. I don't know if it... Oh, Thunder Wave? Okay. Quick Attack? Okay, Water Gun. Alright. False Swipe. Just Doodle Starmother's beta design. No idea what to name her yet. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay. Go into my bag. Pokeball, go! Don't forget to hold down and B. There we go. Jinjo is caught. Jinjo's data was newly added to the Pokedex. Jinjo, Angler. Its antennae, which evolved from a fin, have both positive and negative charges flowing through them. No nickname. Jinjo was sent to Bill's PC. I gotcha. So Star Mother is like the role, and they actually have like a name. It's a title, and then they will actually have a name. Gotcha. I mean, like, okay. Is there like an established hierarchy for them when it comes to like the star denizens? Have you like given a lore yet? Well, I mean, because you have been like overhauling this stuff, right? So I don't think you have everything like set in stone yet. But is that a thing that's been established so far? Pokemon sure look like lightweights. They don't have the power to move boulders aside. Here, use this and teach them strength. Tight. Now I'm actually getting all the good moves. On the sea, the only thing you can count on is your own good self. I'm so proud of my buff bod. Whenever I roll into this town, I always visit the Olivine Cafe. Everything on the menu makes me feel stronger. I can't stop eating. Olivine Cafe's menu is chock full of hearty fare for beefy sailors. Interesting. You know, there was a part of me that was very tempted to actually just make a full water team in this game, so that way I could have Chinchou and Octillery on my team. Because this generation, there were a lot of water types at this point, but good lord, they friggin' put in a bunch of Pokemon that I absolutely adore, and they're all like the same type. Because this generation gave us Octillery, Chinchou and Lantern, and Mantine. And it's like, those are 3 water types that I absolutely love. But it's like, you can't really take advantage of having a good, well-balanced team if you have like 3 water types on your team. It doesn't really work that way. And it's like, I want to keep my team relatively balanced, but it's like, at the same time, you give me some good ones. You give me some good ones. Okay, there's a big building up ahead. What is it? What is this? Are you going to the battle tower? This is a secret, but if you win a whole lot, you can win special gifts. I didn't know the battle tower was a thing in this generation. I thought it was a thing that was only in Gen 3. The more you know. I came to Olivine by ship to see the sights and soak up the atmosphere. Being a port, it feels so different from a big city. Have you gone to the battle tower? I think a lot of tough trainers have gathered there already. But since you have so many badges, you shouldn't do badly at all. I only have half of them, so I think I'll wait. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go to the lighthouse and we'll go and do that. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let's change box. Okay, I only have 8 Pokemon stored. Okay. You know what? If I have I'll have an electric type. Octillery is my ice type coverage and my psychic type coverage. I want Nidorina on my team because I want a ground type for electricity. I want Weepinbell for grass. Palava's fire. I'm sorry, Scyther. I love you. I really do. But I wanna swap you out. I love you. Just know that, okay? We're gonna pull. We're getting Chinchou. Man, we got. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to try and train an Oddish. That's right. All right, what's your move pool, Chinchou? I need to know. Thunder Wave. That's your electric type move. Cool. Flail? It's whatever. And Supersonic. Alright, well, time to look up your move pool. Do you know Thunder Shock? Do you learn any of that stuff? Star Mother is essentially God, and then there's the Mother's Guard, then the Conquerors, Nova Spot, then the general population. Ah. Ooh. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with, because you say, I don't know, because when I think of star, like a star as in a celestial body, and then it's like being of this godly presence, I picture in my mind's eye what I would do with that kind of approach and with that kind of description, and it's like, ooh. So it's like I'm really excited to see what you craft. Okay. Chinchou learns Spark, which I did not know was a move in this generation. I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much right now. Level 25. Okay. Oh, there is a move tutor. Man, that's how you get Thunderbolt? That sucks. It's like 4,000 coins? That's Game Corner coins? Man, this sucks. I don't know. And I have ice coverage, which takes care of flying types. Grr. Okay. Alright, I think in my off time I'll train Chinchou, but we're gonna have to swap. Sorry, buddy. I know I just got you and I welcomed you aboard with open arms, but I mean, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the Centurio's cut. That's right. That was my cut. My cut Pokemon. Anyways. Oh, you're back, Scyther. Alright, I'm gonna do the lighthouse. What do you have to say? People train at this lighthouse. It's not easy to climb because of all the trainers. Who's in the lead? Foxelli. Okay. Yeah, we good. This is no place for playing. Gentleman Alfred wants to battle. Gentleman Alfred sent out Noctowl. Behold the majestic owl. Oh, I see we got a badass over here. Oh, you're gonna growl at me? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, buddy. Octazooka. Ah, I see that you're serious. Oh, I'm very serious. Aha! I knew there was a sailor around this corner. Oh, I wonder if I can teach Nidorina. Hold on. I just had this thought. There it is, strength. I wonder if I can teach Nidorina strength now. Yes, I can. Yes. We're gonna get rid of tackle. Okay, Weeping Bell's in the lead. Men of the Sea are always spoiling for a good fight. Sailor Huey wants to battle. Huey, Dewey, Louie, what are you talking about? Ooh. So close to leveling up. Hopefully we'll get it in this one. You know, now that I look at it, I always thought it was kind of weird that Poliwhirl's, like, hands are blue in the palms, but on, like, the backs and the fingers, they're white, so that way they look like gloves. So I wonder if it's just, like, skin that's around the wrists to make them look that way. But there, Weeping Bell got a level up. Oof, I lose. Third floor. Just posted another to my totally radtastic tubular story. Gawk, it's like, okay, whatever, sure. Just send me your flock of birds at me and let's get this over with. I'm gonna go look at this. Ooh. Sorry, Octillery. Do whatever you feel like, man. I'm gonna cruising Twitter right now. So it looks back at me. Bro, are you serious? I'm fighting for my life out here and you're surfing Twitter? I know it's Instagram. Just leave me alone. Pidgey. No. Aurora Beam. Oh, this one's 19. Oh. I wonder if Octillery learns other moves after this. Because I can't remember if Octazooka is like the last thing it learns. I don't know what I'm gonna do though. Get out of here, Quilava. The only way you're gonna get any further in this game and learn, hopefully, some better moves is if you actually get some training in you. Because Octillery is like outclassing you, bro. There you go. You get like your 1 droplet's worth of experience. Oh, hey, Ralph. This has been the fight ever. Yeah, tell me about it. Trainer's just on his phone. Yeah, sure, just use Aurora Beam constantly. Yeah, just keep using Aurora Beam. Yeah, it's all good. Theo over here is just like, bruh. Never felt more disrespected in my life. Taking good care of your Pokemon? You have to be good to your partners. Yesterday, while Bellsprout slipped away from me, in front of my kid, I was feeling down about it until he shared his Pokeballs with me. Call your mom. No, we'll keep Octillery in the lead. Can't believe you haven't called your mom. Mothers are very important. Maybe someday I'll call my mom. Octazooka. Octillery's at 29. Why is your attack so freaking high, dude? It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be using any of that attack stat, like at all. You know what? Sure. Octillery's almost at level 30. It's like, we gotta let at least somebody else have just a smidge more fun. Strength. I threw a rock at him. It was a big rock. Scratch. Ooh, a crit. Nice. I must train some more. Ooh. Ooh. I'm digging the multiple arms. The one eye with the star shine on it. Bruh. Oh my god, does Nova have a cape now? Or like a cloak? Honestly, that's pretty freaking rad. Oh, and then like when she wears the cloak and it covers her, but then she like grabs it and then rips it off all badass in battle, and then you see the armor. Oh, that'd be so dope. Hi, Mom. Oh no, I don't want to close the app, you silly John, that doesn't go there, you silly bitch. There we go. There we go. Okay, gotta close this. Gotta close this. I've got a lighthouse to climb. And we're gonna be going up and down these floors a lot. Oh, Weeping Bell, hold on. Nova's always had a cape, actually. What? I'm blind? I cannot see? It's just been difficult to see, so I'm trying to work it out. Okay. Because, yeah, having the... And also, I didn't point out the cloak on the Star Mother. That... I love it. And having everybody have, like, these... outfits. These outfits that match their... like, their rank or something like that. I don't know. That's really cool. I dig it. Oh, I fell right in front of the guy. Oops. Oh, was this the way I was supposed to go? Sailor Terrell. Send out Poliwhirl. Yeah, okay. Acid. Oh, baby, a triple. Wow. You're both kind and strong. No, I think I'm going here. Oops. Wanted to battle Jasmine, but she's not up to it now. So, how about you? Sure, buddy. Ernest. Oh, I'm on the fifth floor. Nova, by extension Star Mother, another high-ranking star people, is partially designed after White Diamond. Have you mentioned that before? I don't know if you mentioned it yourself, but I can totally see it. I guess that's why I asked, because it's like I picked up on it just by looking at it, but I don't know if it was something that was actually stated. Because I can totally see it. Chop. No, we'll switch. Yes, we're going to swap. We're going to send Nidorina in. And then we'll use Strength. It can't affect me. I'm a poison type. Strength again. There we go. Get Nidorina another level. I was about to use Poliwhirl. Now we'll switch Weeping Bell back in. There we go. And another level for Weepinbell. Whoa, whoa, you're overwhelming. I am like the crashing tide. Alright. Oh, we're here. Hey, Jasmine. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? Papaloo. Its breathing is terribly labored. Oh, poor guy. Don't worry, I will bring your medicine for you. Tally-ho! But, you know, on the way down, I'm gonna go take care of some business, so just sit tight. We're pretty high up here. My bird Pokemon are in prime form. And Star Mother is meant to resemble a tree, being the origin of the Star People. Okay. And I totally get that too. Oh. Okay. Now I'm gonna gush here about your design. Because I love the fact that it maintains... The hair looks like solar flares coming out of a star, but you also mentioned the fact that it's supposed to look like a tree, so they could also be representative of tree branches with leaves. I love that. I don't know if that was intentional, you know, whether or not it was or wasn't. I think that's really cool that it can be layered like that. It's so cool. And has the mentality that everything should be made the way she envisions. Yeah, that's that's tyranny and tyrants for you. Anything that isn't to her grand design is conquered and altered to fit it. Yeah, woo, lore dumping. Hey, that's some cool ass lore though. It's pretty fucking sick. Now I'm starting to see why why they took Octillery out of the game. It's too busted. I'm just freaking steamrolling everybody. They got rid of like 2 of the best evolution lines for this game because they feared his power. They got rid of Mareep and Remoraid. I don't know, maybe if I gave myself Mareep at the beginning, along with Remoraid, the game would probably just fold in half. Oops, they crashed. Sorry, Birdkeeper Dennis. That's me. Ooh, Team 34. Swagger. Cool. Ooh, rare candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Okay. Yeah, so then we fall down here. I think I've fought everybody now. I think. No, I'm missing somebody. On the same floor as this gal, there's a sailor somewhere around here that I haven't fought yet. Yeah, Noctowl might have to get switched out too at some point. Oh, here he is. Just be worried sick about the Pokemon. She won't even smile these days. Nova is actually her literal and metaphorical star child, the favorite. She's effectively the head conqueror. Okay. Not to get too comparison heavy, but she's kind of like the Vegeta. Because it's like, she's the child of like the leader. And like, you are my progeny. You will be the one to carry my legacy of the Saiyan race. And then like Frieza comes and takes him out. No. We'll see if we can. I'm running out of PowerPoints for Vine Whip, but hopefully we'll get this in. We'll get this in one, and if not, we can just use Acid. Yeah, we're fine. Dun 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 dun. Can't manage a smile either. Okay. Oh, excuse me. There goes. Octillery would sweep the star people. Yeah, just point them at him. Fire. Alright, I cleaned up everything. There's like some items here that I could probably find, but we'll do that later. We have to make the climb again afterwards, so it's like, save that for later. We're gonna go heal first. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog's freezing now. Oh man, now I'm picturing a supersonic fight with the Star Mother. That'd be pretty sick. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I guess we go to Cyanwood now. Cool. Okay. How long have I been going for? 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours, 12 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Actually, this will be a good time for a bio break. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm gonna load up the next portion of the map here that I'm using. All right. And pause the music for a second. Yeah, so we'll take a quick bio break, and then we're gonna cross the ocean and go to Cyanwood, and we'll go do whatever it is we need to do over there. So, be right back. Alright. We here. Ocean crossing, woo! Yeah, maybe I should, hold on. Do I have any repels? I should stock up on those probably. I have one. Okay. I miss him every day. She was vaporized. Yeah, that's what I get for trying to go up against the Star Mother. I get friggin' vaporized. Sure. Yeah, remember mail? Ooh, super repels. We'll get 10. I mean, it's not like I'm hurting for cash. I barely shop at all. Can I do anything for you? Sure. I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. I've already moved on. That's what he would have wanted. While true, I am still here, though. Yeah, the PlayStation Network here, Barry. Oh, I forgot to put my repels on. Oops. Yeah, because I don't need to be annoyed by wild encounters. You have to warm up before going into the water. That's basic. You called me basic? Hello, Traveler clone. Yes, I am a clone. Beep boop. One of the many variants within the multiverse. Welcome. Hi. It's great to be here. Let it be known that I am the handsome one. The other guy was not the handsome one. And definitely not the smart one either. We already have one of those. No. Since you're a clone, will I need to catch you up on the entirety of Nova's lore? Possibly, yes. We'll have to see if he left any in the like 14 disc DVD set of his entire life. That way I can get caught up and know exactly what aspects of his life he had before his unfortunate and untimely passing. Alright, repel. Okay. And this gal, I think, has a star U. Okay. No Inner Tube for me. I'm hanging on to it. To a sea Pokemon. Buckle up, Buttercup, because we have a novel to go through. Well, I mean, if it's anything like that multi-set DVD box that I had to get through in order to get my my original copy's memories, then it probably won't be that bad. Oh, nice. Sick, got a crit. And I could really go for a snack right now. It's like I've got some apples sitting around, but it's like I nosh on those, but it's like I don't want to get my hands sticky whilst I'm playing. Makes me wish I had like a dry snack around here. Oh, there she is. There's another swimmer around here. Going to Sandwood? How about a quick battle first? Just like some Skittles? I have an almost empty pack of them. Not really. I appreciate it though. They're a little too sugary for me. I'm trying to cut back on the the really sweet gummy candies and like the fruity stuff. If I want sugar, I try and I don't know. I usually have like a baked good or something. The donuts or like a slice of pound cake or something like that. Yeah, ice cream too. That's another one. I don't know. There's just something about gummy candies now, or just like the fruity candies. I don't know. There's something about them. I'm just like adverse to them now. I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's because I just haven't had them in a while. So, you know, when I think about like eating any of them, I'm like, ugh. Not a fan. I'd say I'm a better swimmer than you. I mean, you are out in the middle of the freaking ocean, so you probably have to, you know, actually train for that stuff. While I float like this, the waves carry me along. Oh, so you're like a jellyfish. Hang on, we're on Route 40, and there's somebody... I'm missing somebody else. Why did these routes have to be so freaking big? Alright, hold on. I bought stuff for this. My original repel wore off. Okay. There he is. Found him. Hey, you're young and fit. Don't ride your Pokemon, swim. Well, I'm not dressed for it, bro. You seen my outfit? I'm wearing like a heavy jacket. I'd sink like a brick. That's alright, Von Sugar. Gives me ideas like Star Mother. And then I wake up in a bathtub fully clothed, but hey, Sugar, am I right? I think you have a problem. Also, is that sugar you're eating? Like, really? Where are you getting this stuff? Alright. Shelter. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but while Shelter's on screen, I feel like there's, like, a false memory that I've had for a long time, where I read somewhere in an official Pokemon media book, or like official guidebook or something like that, that Shelders use their tongue to fight each other. Like they... Oops, I'm tapping the microphone. That they like fight using their tongues, and they dig nests using it. I don't know which part of that is true. And I feel like it's something I just made up. Wartortle. Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all, folks. Acid. There we go. Man, now that I think about it, having a Wartortle on my team would be absolutely busto. Oh, hey, Joey. Hey, yo, Chris, how's it going? This is Joey. Got a minute? My Rattata is looking sharper than before. I doubt there's a Pokemon as cool as this guy in your party. Oh yeah, I saw a wild Pidgey. Thought about going for it, but I decided to work with my one and only right to the extreme end. Alright, later. Well, at least he has his priorities, I guess. Alright, now we're gonna enter Route 41. Oh, hello, buddy. I'm a bit tired. If I win, lend me your Pokemon. Some guy in a cowboy hat wearing a green poncho with a petal pattern sells me sugar behind a Burger King. Oh. Buddy, I don't think that's sugar he's selling you. Please don't. Okay. No, we're good. Actually, I don't think I can get poisoned, because Weepinbell's poison type. Awesome. Weepinbell went to level 29. Yo, look at my attack power. Nice. Okay, Swimmer George is about to use Tentacool. Yeah, we're going to switch. We're going to go to Octillery. Is that why Star Mother told me that the world was going to end when I passed out? Yeah, probably. I think you should probably stop going to that guy. Next thing you know, he's probably going to sell you tickets to heaven. Or plots of land in heaven for like $100. I don't know if you heard that story recently, but that story like hit the news, what was it, like a week ago? That there was like a church somewhere that was selling land in heaven to people. Yo, Octillery hit level 30, let's go. Staryu. Switch back to Weepinbell. But I like cowboys, he's cool. Well, not all cowboys wear cowboy hats and cowboy outfits. Tentacool. Alright, back to Octillery. Man, man, I'm telling you, Octillery sweep. That's a good idea. I should get my mom to still land in hell. Oh no, what have I done? A Remoraid! Oh god! Call me an ambulance! But not for me! Pulls out fish. Okay, well this Remoraid's level 19, so it shouldn't know... Shouldn't know anything too crazy? Oh well, never mind, it's gone. You've just been disarmed. So far to Sandwood, but it's no easy return trip to Olivine either. What should I do? That's what makes the ocean so dangerous, my guy. If you need to rest, just tread water. You'll get your wind back, so you can keep on going strong. Swimmer Kara wants to battle. So let's start you. Wow, there are a lot of people on this route. I don't think Staryu's got too many Vine Whips left in him. Ooh, Starmie. Starmie's pretty cool. Oh, Rapid Spin, huh? Man, Rapid Spin is such a cool move. I wish it had, like... Oops. I wish it had, like, any utility at all. Because it's, like, it's such a neat idea for a move. It's, like... It's a move that deals physical damage, and it can throw off Leech Seed, Wrap, and Bind. But it does, like, 20 damage. It's like... Man, wouldn't it be nice if it could actually be, like, really practical to use in battles, aside from just being able to throw that stuff off? I don't know which one you are, so I'm just gonna... Oh, this is the island. Oh, yeah, these are the islands. The weather's so beautiful, I'm in a daze. I've just made a realization that has altered my thoughts. Oh, have you? Do tell. Oh, I've skipped a bunch of people. Wow. I guess we're going... Guess we just have to use acid now. And hopefully the seal doesn't know Aurora Beam. Oh no, I'm dead. Okay, never mind. We're good. Nice. Tight, and Weepinbell hit 30 now. Awesome. I kind of want to go back to town and heal. I don't know how close we are to land. Oh no, we're close. Okay. There's the Pokemon Center. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to... Perfect. We're just gonna have to explore around a little bit. And then find the rest of the trainers. There we go. Fully healed. Star people are just opposite of the ancients in Sonic Frontiers. That'd be pretty neat. Yeah, you could tie in the like the ancients lore with the star people. I agree. Very neat. Oh wait, I don't have to go into the party to do this. What is this, Generation 1? That'd be ridiculous. At night, Staryu gathered near the water's surface. Ah, that's something I remember. Waiting for nighttime to roll around, then using the fishing rod to fish up Staryus. Swimmer Wendy sent out Horsey. And there's another cute Pokemon that I hardly ever think about. It's Horsey. Horsey's a good Pogie. I probably won't expand on the idea, but still neat. Yeah, it could be like it doesn't have to be anything serious, but it could be like, it's just like a, like they know of each other as like a civilization. It'd be like a lore thing where it's like, in a hypothetical video game or something like that, you'd find a lore document where it's like, they acknowledge the ancients or something like that, and the player or whatever looks at it, does the Wojak point, like, oh, there it is! It's kind of like that. It doesn't have to be anything big, but, you know, Be something like that. And we're gonna switch like this. And there's... I'm not gonna repel yet. Because there's a Pokemon I'm hoping to encounter out here. Sonic will say, and I quote, "This is on a whole new frontier." Yeah, and then he'll like frontiers all over those people. Swimmer Matthew. No, he's got a Krabby. Well, don't I feel silly? Oh well. I'd rather have Weepinbell get that experience. So at least to get the type advantage, but whatever. Ooh, you've got great endurance. Okay. Did I battle you? I battled you. Okay. Oh no, I haven't fought you yet. Buddy. There you are. See those islands that are blocked by whirlpools? There just has to be a secret. Oh yeah, this is the game that also has whirlpool as a like an HM or something like that. Yeah, because they have surf, waterfall, and whirlpool as HMs in this game. Oh, hey Quillfish. There's another... Man, like I said, water types that I just absolutely adore. I love Quillfish. Little doofy, sea mine looking ass. I like Quillfish. What's the secret to your strength? Eat well, exercise, run a mile every day. Okay, we're looking for one more girl swimmer, another guy swimmer. And then I think I got everybody? I think there's one more left after that. You look so elegant, riding your Pokemon. Me, perched on top of Octillery's head, just bobbing up and down in the waves. Swimmer Susie. Oh no, I still have a ton more to find. I'm also realizing the evasion tech I've been envisioning for the Star People looks very similar to the aesthetic of the enemies in Frontiers. Oh yeah, very pointy, very geometric. Yeah, and then you could just say, they co-opted it when they fought a few times. Get off my back. Or something like that. Because, I mean, hey, it's like, this is fandom stuff. It's like, you can do all sorts of fun stuff with it. Go wild, go nuts, go ham. Top tips from Winter Lucifer Silver. Never do anything ever. You'll be stronger than anything. Like me. I don't think that's how that works. Oh, this gal. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna switch to Weepinbell right out of the gate here. I really wish I had the EXP share right now. I'm on my way to the Whirl Islands. I'm going exploring with friends. I don't know what you're gonna do when you get there. I mean, you're gonna explore and all you've got on is like a bikini. I don't know, you're going into a cave. I think you should have like caving gear with you. Which is also something I don't think you would drag out in the middle of the ocean. You know, just swimming that way. It's how it works. Source? Me. My source is I made it the fuck up. I was about to use Goldeen. Ooh, we're like one pip away from leveling up. Seeking! 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 The Talisman Explorer! We got hedges and clippers and hedges and clippers and hedges and clippers and be there, be there, be there. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. No, I was worried this would happen. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Nice. I don't get how people wear bikinis. They're so uncomfortable. Don't ask how I know. Well, I have no experience wearing them at all. But I mean, seeing how little material there is down there, I don't know. I just... In general, too. Because you can get, like, string bikinis, and there's barely anything on those. So it's like, I don't know how people can stand wearing that stuff. It just doesn't seem very comfortable. Unless you're, like, really hot. And I don't mean, like, hot as in, you know, like, sexy or good-looking. But it's like, if you're in some place that has a very moderate temperature, where it's, like, where having clothes on you is, like, a detriment to your health, I could see why having that little coverage would be really nice. But it's like, aside from that, that's like, eh. Run away! Did I get... Charlie! Look for Charlie. There we go. Are you Charlie? No. Are you Charlie? Okay. Oh? The waves are wild here. They tire you out while you swim. I hate heat, but I also hate feeling naked, so there's a bit of conflict of interest there. Yeah. I can see how that could be a bit of a problem. Oh, this is the Gyarados guy. No, this is Kirk. Yeah, I didn't read the nameplate. Oops. Yeah, acid. But yeah, I totally get it. Ooh. Ugh. Please go away. Yeah, well, let's secure the victory with that crit. That's good. Okay. God, he's got another... Oh, why did I say no? I'm a damn fool. I have a servant following me around with a desk fan all day. You know what? I have healing items. I should just use one of these. There we go. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that ought to give me enough health I can tank a few hits. I know you say desk fan, but that brings to mind an image very funny to me, where you're being followed around by a little imp who's just carrying around one of those big box fans that's just got a really long extension cord. I don't know, something about that's just It's very funny to me. This is Gyarados. Forgot it's a flying type. Yeah. That's why I was kind of holding off on my Vine Whips. Because it's like, I want to save the Vine Whips for Pokemon I actually have an advantage to against. I got potions. I can use one of those. There you go. You get one. Okay. Charlie! Charlie, where are you? Also, really hope we encounter the Pokemon. It's Mantine, by the way. I'm looking for Mantine. And it's a wild encounter out here. Yeah, I get it. Yep. Talk to you? I heard roars from deep inside the islands. Yeah, I probably shouldn't go in there then. Nope. Not the one I'm looking for. Charlie? No. That's so big. That's 40. Okay. Oh, are you Charlie? There we go. We got him. The water's warm here. I'm loose and limber. Sure, I'll take you on. You mean it's warm in that very spot? Ooh, Octillery, don't swim over there. Stay upstream. Okay, just don't go any closer. There we go. See, there you go. That's the ticket. That's what we save our Vine Whip casts for. Ooh, level 32. Yeah, we're gonna just fly past 30, and we'll get Octillery and Weepinbell up in levels. Psybeam. Tentacruel. No match. Oh! Look at this guy. Aurora Beam, why not? There we go. 31. Yikes! I've got prune skin. Hey, that increases your grip on rocks. At least I think. Isn't it relaxing just floating like this? Yeah, we're just gonna go around you. There you go. Okay, and that's everybody. I think. Yes, that is everybody. I got them all. Tight. Alright, we're gonna put the map over on Sandwood. And let's see if we can... Nope. You're not who I'm looking for. I think Mantine's like a... It's like a 10% encounter or something like that. It's not very high. Nope. Don't worry, I'll magic it in with my devil powers. Well, hopefully the powers of Satan will this Mantine into existence. like to collect it at least. I don't think I'll be using it at all. But I at least want to catch one. Come on, man. And the rest of stream time is just going to be devoted to finding this friggin' manta ray. There it is! It's the boy. Alright. First thing we're gonna do is we're going to sleep powder. Pocket sand. And then we're gonna switch to the Scyther. And woke up immediately. False swipe. No, that didn't do much damage. We're just gonna whittle it down. Alright. Didn't affect Scyther. Pokeball, a go! Oh! What are we gonna do? We're gonna go to... We're gonna switch into Noctowl. Well, of course. Yeah, well, you wanna know what I gotta say to that? Ha 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 ha. Now we're gonna use Hypnosis. Sleepy time! Man, my brain is just hyper-focused on Star Mother. My autism is flying up again. Hey man, at least you're getting the... getting some motivation in there to be creative. That's good stuff. It's like, can't let that go to waste. Get in the ball. I said get in the ball! Great ball, go! Oh my gosh. Get in the ball. At least this isn't the bug catching contest. Oh, come on. Come on! You're killing me here, Smalls. Okay. I do have an Ultra Ball. We'll toss one of those. Get in the the ball. Get in the ball. Okay. Gotta exhaust all their options. Oh my god. Get in the ball, 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 get in the ball. I have no idea what her lower half will look like. Will she have legs? Will she be wearing a dress? Let's go! Gotcha, bitch. It swims along freely, eating things that swim into its mouth. Its whole body is very coarse. Give a nickname to Mantine? Nope. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, hey, Liz. Hi, Chris. It's Liz. How are things going for you? I just went through an ordeal to get a friggin' manta ray, but we succeeded in the end. Listen. Do you know Earl, the teacher who runs the Pokemon Academy in Violet? I saw him doing pirouettes while he was running. It was wildly funny. Cool. Thanks for the update. Anyways. We're gonna go bebop on over to Sandwood Hill, and then we're gonna go face the gym. She's wearing conveniently obscure dress, obscure details. What will she have roots like a tree? A lack of legs with black doom? That is a quandary. I assume it really depends on what. Well, I mean, not like you asked for my opinion or anything, but I mean, I think it just depends on how you envision this character to move around in space. Like, do they walk with grace and poise, like I don't know, like a Gardevoir? Is the dress part of them, like a Gardevoir? Or do they float? Do they have the power to float? Can they fly? If they could fly, does their living necessitate them needing legs for anything? Questions to ask yourself. Oh, it's a good thing I taught him strength, because there's a strength puzzle in this gym. I could see tentacles that could act as roots, and I imagine she could fly float. Nova can. Yeah, so I think that would be a good way to start off, is to have like, yeah, and if she has like tentacles, then it's like, ooh, then think of like the locomotion in the air. She could like move like an octopus or like a jellyfish or something like that. Well, I'd say move like a jellyfish. I doubt that she like, I don't know, what would you call the motion of the bell of a jellyfish? Like, I wouldn't say expanding or contracting, but like fluctuating in such a way that it forces water to move. It could be something like that. And I mean, the Doom Eye in Shadow the Hedgehog kind of, it doesn't do that, but when it flies, the arms kind of fold back, so that way it has that, like, comet shape to it. Could do something like that. Although, she does already have, like the hair, which I think would already, you know, do that. So, food for thought. Okay. Oh, and Eusine is here. Oh, I remember this fight. I remember getting ambushed by the Eusine fight here and in Heart Gold Soul Silver and just getting absolutely destroyed because I wasn't ready for it. I don't know if the rest of my team will be ready for it, is the thing. Oh yeah, and this is Chuck's wife. You crossed the sea to get here? That must have been hard. It'd be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly, but you can't use fly without this city's gym badge. And if you beat the gym leader here, come see me. I'll have a nice gift for you. Can I use strength? I can surf. I have strength already, right? Right? Because Morty was surf. Was Whitney strength? Huh. Oh well. Oh well, we'll find out. We'll return shortly. Okay. You need to find out what to do. I assume that they probably already left. A bond will never be broken. Same. My Pokemon are my best friends. Yoshi! Yoshi! Hitmonlee. Psybeam. Oof. Oh, that was actually a decent amount of damage. Uh-oh. Have I finally met my match? Is the Octillery sweep coming to a close? Only time will tell. This isn't real! Yeah, because then I get spotted by this guy. He's got a Hitmonchan. Yeah, I bet you this thing's got like Thunder Punch. Oh. Okay, you open with Fire Punch? Alright. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, too bad you can't utilize those attacks because of your attack special split, so gotcha. Dun, 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 dun. That's shocking. Yep, gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna go heal. I don't know if I'll actually be able to take on Chuck right now. I don't know, I kinda got my ego filleted slightly because I was wiping out all those swimmers. And we're gonna see if I can move these boulders. Words are useless. Let your fists do the talking. Black Belt. Knob! Knob! Oh no. Choke. Alright. Finally found it. Nice. Also, welcome back. Hell yeah. One hit KO. Nice going, Octillery. And got a level up. Hell yeah, and we hit triple digit health numbers. I like it, I like it. Alright, time to see if I can move boulders. Pokemon may be able to move this. Yeah, we have strength. Can move boulders. My raging fists will shatter your Pokemon. Well, you're not going to get into a fist fight with them. At least I hope not. Black Belt Lung. Yeah, well, after this, I'm going to leave you out of breath. Meh. Black Belt Lung punched out your Pokemon. It's super effective. Dude, why? Think fast, kid. Bam! Just punches me. Good luck trying to battle through a black eye. Stupid. Primate's Rage is building. Aurora Beam. Oh, it does neutral damage. Huh. Well, now I know. I got shattered. Alright. Do I... You know, I'm... Alright, we'll give it a shot. I'll try and fight Chuck. And, we'll see how it goes. Alright. I'll just stand right here, and we'll do a quick save. Sorry, save file. Yes. Saving. Don't turn off the power. Just save the game. Alright. Octillery's in the lead. How I want it. Okay. See if we can do this. Wah! Ha ha ha! So you've come this far. Let me tell you, I'm tough. My Pokemon will crush stones and shatter bones. Watch this. There! Scared now, are you? What? It has nothing to do with Pokemon. That's true. Come on, we shall do battle. He just wanted... I may not be able to battle well, but look what I can do with this rock! Also, Chuck's mouth looks really weird in this sprite, doesn't it? Something about the way the beard is shaped and the placement of everything. It looks a little odd. Alright. We'll open with Psybeam. Ugh. Yeah, getting leered at wasn't good. That lowers defense. I don't know. I'm scared of him throwing out Dynamic Punch. Oh! Confusion. That's good. Hopefully that works. Surf! Gah. Phew. Nice going, Octillery. Oh, sick. Got a crit there. We must ensure victory. Leader Chuck is going to use Poliwrath. We are going to switch and send Weepin' Bell out, because I do have a type advantage here. It is odd. Yeah, you gotta love old... old Pokemon sprite jank. Do I want to open with Growth? So that way I can power up my Vine Whips? I don't know if Poliwrath is going to do anything. Wow, I outspeed it? Okay. Special attack went up. Oh, it's going to use Mind Reader. Oh, it's going to use Dynamic Punch. Okay. That's what he was going to open up with. I see. Super effective. Oh, no, it's going to open up with... Oh, he's going for Hypnosis. Huh. Do I have anything for that? Yes, I do. Do I have a berry for it? Yes, I do. There we go. Wake up with a mint berry. Yeah, you freaking missed. Nice going. There we go. Bam! And just like that. What? I lost? Yeah, I'm a little surprised too, actually. How about that? You're worthy of Storm Badge. And I got $3,000 for winning. Receive Storm Badge. Storm Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 70 obey, even traded ones. It also lets your Pokemon use Fly when you're not in a battle. Here, take this too. First receive TM1. That is Dynamic Punch. When it doesn't always hit, but when it does, it causes confusion. Yeah, it's supposed to be like an explosion that a punch that like explodes or something. It's crazy. You crossed the sea to get here? Yeah, that must have been hard. Would have been much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. That's signed with Gym Badge. Then you should take this HM. There we go. Just put the HM in the TM pocket. Teach Fly to your Pokemon. You'll be able to fly instantly to anywhere you have visited. My husband lost you, so he needs to train harder. That's good, since he was getting a little chubby. Don't know what that has to do with, you know, Pokemon battles, but yeah, sure. Hey, buddy. Your Pokemon appear to be fine. Is something worrying you? The Lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble. I got it. This ought to do the trick. First received Secret Potion. My Secret Potion is a tad too strong. I only offer it in an emergency. My potions are too strong for you, traveler. But I'm going into battle, and I require your strongest potions. Potion seller. I'm going into battle, and I need your strongest potions. My potions would kill you, warrior. You could not handle my strongest potions. All right, we got the meds. Let's heal. And now that we have Fly, we can just fly back to Olivine Town. But real quick though, we're gonna save again. And supposedly, there is a Eusine fight you can have here. And we will try. We will try. Because I'm not going to hold my breath, because I remember getting absolutely destroyed by this fight in the remakes. If it even shows up. Oh yeah, because it's right. Ooh, I love his theme. That's a good theme. Yo, Chris. Wasn't that Suicune just now? I only caught a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves, excuse me. Suicune is beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. I've decided. I'll battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Come on, Chris, let's battle now! Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Mystical Man Eusine wants to battle. Mystical Man Eusine sent out Drowsy! Oh boy, opening up with the Psychic type. Strength. I hope your defense isn't that great. Oh, it didn't even get you down to half. Oh, oh, oh no. No fear. Hypnosis. One fear. Oh. Oh, fuck. No Dream Eater. Shit. I should have known. Yeah, and it's gonna fucking heal all that back. Oh no, well I woke up anyway, so it's not that bad. Yeah, nice try. Okay. I think I got this. At worst, it'll have a little pip of health. Nope. Okay, good. Alright. We got past the one I was worried about. Haunter, that's easy to address. I've got Octillery for that. Psybeam. Oh, so it's just... Oh, you're just gonna give it to me. Okay. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Alright, there's another one. And a level up for Octillery. Switch? Yes, we will send out Weepinbell, even though Electrode isn't really a... Oh, winked at me. Isn't really an electric type. It doesn't really do electric type moves. But anyways. Acid. Down my ears. You've seen some Arceus. Yeah. I was like, no, I got this in the bag. It's fine. Fucking sends out God. Ah, shit. Yeah, you missed. Back to acid. Oh! Oh, okay. Never mind. You see, that's why we use type advantages. There we go. Mystical Man Eusine was defeated. I hate to admit it, but you win. Ooh, 2,500. Nice. You're amazing, Chris. Thank you. No wonder Pokemon gravitate to you. I get it now. I'm going to keep searching for Suicune. I'm sure we'll see each other again. See you around. Oh, hey Liz. This is Liz. How are things going for you? Don't you think Faulkner of Violet Gym is cool and handsome? But they say his dad, who's out training on the road, is even more cool and handsome than Faulkner. Wish I could meet him. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess. I see all I know all. Certainly I know of your Pokemon. Octillery. I see you met Octillery here. Route 29. The time was day. Its level was 3. Am I good or what? Incidentally, Octillery has grown. It's gained much strength. Obviously. Okay, well, we won that fight. We're doing pretty good. So we're gonna go heal. I'm gonna teach my Noctowl how to fly. And then we're gonna go back to Olivine. We're gonna give the meds to Jasmine. Pokemon are fully healed. Hope to see you again. And I think we'll try and squeeze in we'll get rid of Tackle. Noctowl learn Fly. We'll try and squeeze in the Jasmine fight too while we're at it. I might be able to pull off a miracle and get it to work. Oh, actually, real quick, let's go to Cherry Grove. And let's go pay a visit to our dear friend Joey. He said he wanted to battle, so we'll go and... Been waiting. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. I've been a little tied up. Youngster Joey wants to battle. Alright, Nidorina. Let's see if you got this. Double kick. Super effective. Can't intimidate me. You can scare me with your rat face. Done. I lost again, doggone it. And I got $336. Some guy in my chat kept droning on about some space god. Chat? What are you talking about, Chris? You're scaring me. Fruit bearing tree. Got a berry. Cool. And there was also like a sick Pokemon. The potion seller wouldn't give me his potions. And I had to fight a bodybuilder, a ghost man, some magic man. That's literally his title. It's Mystical Man. Alright, there we go. Alright. The joy of fast travel. Going to, not Goldenrod, Olivine. Whee! Alright. Now I gotta make the climb back up here. Alright, and I think once we get, if we can win the Jasmine gym battle, I think I might call it there. Okay, and then you're supposed to do this. Ooh. Will that medicine cure Amphi? I hope so. Chris handed the secret potion to Jasmine. Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. Yeah, I kind of assumed so. I mean, this is the Pokemon you look after, so I assume you'd be the one to take care of it. Amphi, how are you feeling? Gah! Flashbang! My eyes! Amphi's feeling much better now. Great! I wish I could say the same for myself. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you so very much. I will return to the gym. She's very Fluttershy coded. Definitely. Blue blue. How you feeling? No, not again. Oh. Alright. This admittedly poorly doodled a concept for a rooted Star Mother. Awesome. Hopefully we'll see that soon-ish. Whether or not you want to post that, it's up to you, obviously. Why is there just a regular-looking room in this ruined-ass tower? I mean, it is a lighthouse, so if you've seen the interiors of lighthouses, it's supposed to be, very practical. Because I assume it's based off of, regular lighthouses, which, if you have... A lighthouse is basically just a tower with a giant light at the top of it. And the living quarters for the lighthouse is, off to the side, it's not, in the tower itself, but it's attached to it. It's adjacent to it. So I assume for this, it's the living quarters are at the top where Ampharos is. Or Amphi, excuse me. Nothing is practical about holes in the floors. Well, that's practical in the sense that the game gives the player a chance to, drop down. Newly discovered steel type. I don't know very much about it. It's weak to fire and firefighting and something else. So I'm very optimistic about this. I'm feeling pretty good about this fight, so we'll save and we'll go up and give it a shot. Yes. But yeah, that's why the holes are there, so that way the player can get out of the tower quickly. Alright. Hello, Jasmine. Thank you for your help at the lighthouse. But this is different. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jasmine, a gym leader. I use the steel type. Do you know about the steel type? It's a type that was only recently discovered. May I begin? Yeah, and it was discovered recently in other Pokemon. Because, she uses 2 Magnemite, which were originally just plain electric types. Alright, Quilava. You're 8 levels under, and you have 1 Fire-type move. That is 40 power. Let's give it a shot. I'm hoping you at least win 1 fight, because I want you to get... Ooh, a crit. Nice going, buddy. I want you to at least get... Oh my god! Well, that didn't last at all. Oh, buddy. If I can't win this fight like right out of the gate, then like if I wipe, then I'll probably just call it, and then I'll do the grinding off stream. Yeah, because the members of my team are a little underpowered. So it's... yeah, things aren't shaping up too great. But let's see how this goes. Jasmine is about to use Steelix. Yes. Yeah, well, guess what? You may have a giant metal snake. Well, I got a tank. Surf. Let's see how well this goes. One fucking hit. Boom. The artillery sweep continues. You are a better trainer than me, in both skill and kindness. In accordance with league rules, I confer upon you this badge. First received Mineral Badge. Mineral Badge raises Pokemon's defense. Nice. Please take this too. Chris received TM23. You could use that TM to teach Iron Tail. I figured that's what I'd get. Alright. Well, kinda... I didn't really get through that unscathed, but we did win. And now I have 6 of the 8 badges, which just leaves... Price and Claire near the end of the game. And then the league. So we're doing pretty okay, all things considered. Yeah, because we started with Morty, we did Morty, Chuck, and then Jasmine. We've accomplished a lot today. Indeed, mostly me. Debatable. But yeah. We had a very productive day. So, yeah. We're getting close to the end now, which I'm very happy for. Because it's after this, we still have the Lake of Rage to do, though. The Lake of Rage, the Radio Tower takeover, the last few gyms, in the league. So I assume it'll probably be 2 streams of this game after this. Yeah, it'll just be 2 streams. And then we'll hit the end. Because I'm not going to do Kanto in this playthrough. Just main campaign's good enough for me right now. So before I actually sign off, I am gonna do a little bit of grinding today. Because I need to get everybody caught back up. And we're gonna see... Oh, I got the hiccups. We're gonna see who's on right now. Because I think Yeah, Slushy's on. They're playing Farming Simulator 22. Huh. You know, I didn't take them to be a farming individual. That is though that is somebody that or no, that is a game that I'm mildly familiar with because I have a family that likes to play farming sims. Or at least farming sims in the sense that it's like very based in reality. So we got we got Slushy. Is there anybody else playing Pokemon right now? Trail Mix Blazer. He's playing Crystal. Let's see, how long have they been going? Ooh, they're doing a first playthrough? Oh, it looks like they're hunting for legendaries right now. You know what, we'll send them the love. Why not? I like farming in Minecraft. I'm the farm guy, but only wheat. I only farm wheat. Not carrots or pumpkins? Watermelon either? Those are all very essential things, I feel. Alright, we'll do the raid. We'll go send the raid there. Fuck carrots, pumpkins. We don't like orange in this house. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright. Alright. Thank you for joining me. Today was a lovely stream. Accomplished a lot. Caught some Pokemon, battled some trainers, evolved some Pogies. Did a lot of fun stuff today. Next week is going to be probably, I'm trying to think. Next week will probably be games. I'm not sure what we'll do, but it'll probably be games. Because my plate is 2 RPGs and Ghost Trick, which is like a puzzle adventure game. There's not too much to that game. It's pretty short. Joey, what do you want? I'm trying to wrap up here. How's it going? This is Joey. Got a minute? Want a battle? No. In a minute, Joey. I'm wrapping up. Yeah, next week will probably be games. I don't know if I'll do 2 streams next week like I did this week. I might do 2 just to help wrap things up a little bit help wrap things up quickly. Because I just want to get through these games, and they're both RPGs. So I'm already trying to cut Pokemon short by not doing Kanto as well. And when we like just started Mario and Luigi, so we've got a lot on our plate still. And I might do Ghost Trick too, because we can, in a single session of Ghost Trick, we can get through a fair decent amount. So it might be a Ghost Trick and then Pokemon type of weekend next week. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But gaming is on the docket. So that is the plan. So it's been a lovely time. I agree. This was a very fun time. Travel nerd. Hey man. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching the VOD, hey, thanks for sticking through to the end. Appreciate you. Yeah, plan next week. Gaming. Maybe a double feature 2 days, or maybe just one. We'll have to see. Hopefully you have a great rest of your evening, day, morning, night. You have a great rest of your weekend. Oops, if we hit the start raid button. And I hope you have a great week. And hopefully I see you somewhere out in the multiverse. So, take care. Have a good one. See ya.